evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
He missed with that headshot. Good block by the Giant. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Bryant. Right to the body. Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. Halfway through round number one. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Bryant. Vargas is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Jabbing it straight by the Giant. Blocks that punch. Lands a big hook. Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power, they're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Finish with the hook.
10 seconds to go in this round.
There you go.
Good right hand. End of round one. Bryant's got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him, position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
Oh, look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets stopped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
A nice block by the hitman. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Vargas. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Bryant. The Giants doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Come on, cover up!
Halfway through round number 2. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by the hitman.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Well off the mark by Vargas. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. A solid, true uppercut by Vargas. The hitman's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Scored well up top. Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
Keep your hands up.
Unable to land clean by the Giants. Bryant's tagged by that powerful hook. Good double jab by Vargas. And that's the end of round 2.
Deep breath.
Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
You're fighting his fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Mire, you're fighting his rhythm, okay? Don't fight his fight.
And round number 3 is underway. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. Protecting his head well with his guard. The Giants' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good flush, straight left hand. Good job on the 2-punch combo by the Giant. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. And he engages in the clinch. The Giants nailed by a huge hook. Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. There's a straight right hand. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. The The Giants' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Nothing there on the punch by the Giant. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Turns over that hook upstairs. And that's the end of round 3.
Don't punch or slug it out with these guys, right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right. Okay?
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. You need to cover up more, okay?
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by the hitman. Targeting that straight left hand. He has his target. He lands a straight right. The Giants not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
A shooting right hand by the Giant.
Still not moving enough. Move! Wait a minute! Moving. Back to the body. Uppercut!
Good block there by the hitman.
Stay away from the inside.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good defense, just covering up down low. And he just holds on there.
Side to side, move your head. Keep moving! Keep moving! Double up your punches!
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. A little head hunting with the right. Able to dismiss that body shot. Big shot there. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
One, two, three. Oh,
that's the end of round 4. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with these guys. Keep your distance, all right? Relájate. Relax.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA, and that's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Stay away from those.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Move your head.
Vargas is damaged by a left hand.
Hey, keep fighting. Let's go.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Vargas's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Good block by the hitman. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
There's no need to be on the inside. Keep working the body.
Oh, what a whiff by the hitman. Parries that punch away.
Keep your distance.
The Giants tagged by a hook. Vargas is now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. And that's the end of round 5. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Just keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Just don't get lazy. You're winning this fight. You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Vargas is throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
There's no need to be inside.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. The Giant's nose is starting to bleed. Unable to connect by Vargas. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Vargas is showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
Bryant's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit, because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
And with the start of this round, the halfway point of this fight. Oh! That is it. Gone. See ya. You are done. Out of here. Fight over. One punch over. Just too much punishment dished out by the hitman. That was a very impressive display of power punching.
I like the way he finished. He got his opponent hurt. He jumped right on him. He went downstairs, upstairs, ended the night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe